Hello, ladies and gentlemen. How are you all doing this evening? Hello, Jacob. Hello, Shifty. Hello, Harry. Hello, Mitz. Hello, Dave. Hello, Brandon. Hello, Olympic. Hello, Chris. Hello, Fake Jam. Hello, Mike. Oh my gosh, ladies and gentlemen. What have we got here? We've got ourselves some washboard abs and really tight loincloths. Have you ever noticed, like, I don't know if you've ever noticed, but look at this. I know it's a bit weird to zoom in on, but the guy's got a stud right there at the sides. Like, either side, there's a stud, which means on the inside of that, there's a folding clip. That's going to be rubbing. That's going to cause some chafing. I would not like to be in that position with some of them leather pants going on here. But look at this, ladies and gentlemen. What have we got here? This looks like an interesting little formation here, doesn't it? Looks like we could do something quite interesting with this. So, I thought that's exactly what we'll be doing then. We'll do something interesting with this. So, you're going to be starting off here with 5,000 Spartans, and over here, we've got ourselves 1 million Egyptians, and supporting the Egyptians, of course. Oh gosh, there's a tree there with actual collision, nice. Supporting the Egyptians over here, we've got ourselves some lumbering trolls. So, all should be very interesting tonight. I want to see how you guys use this terrain here. It's going to be very interesting. So, let's kick this off straight away. Hey, something funny. Hey, Ewan. Yeah, really looking forward to seeing how you guys actually deal with this. Look at this. I really like this bit of terrain here. I think this is going to offer you some very interesting tactical advantages. It's almost like a narrow pass, so if you guys can maybe hold the sides or something like that. Who knows? Who knows what's going on in your brains at the moment? But yeah, we've definitely got Spartans on the go tonight. So, hang on. Ooh, that reminds me, I didn't even get the first kill... the first poll ready here. 2 seconds. So, there's no special rules tonight, really, ladies and gentlemen. We're just having one of our regular old scraps. There are kill streaks available. They are repeatable kill streaks. 2 seconds. They're a repeatable kill streak every 50,000 kills. So you can attain them every round. Look at this. Ah, the lovely Egyptian swordsmen here. Coming around. Flanking the Spartan rear. And we all know that I think I'm having a similar issue there, Dave, at the moment. What's a brain? Yeah, I'm thinking I'm having that issue right now. But we all know that the Spartans love it from behind. So the units you're going to be using tonight, ladies and gentlemen, footmen, Spartans, muskets and catapults. So that should offer you some lovely little tactical options. Now the muskets though, they're going to be our insta-kill muskets, ladies and gentlemen. There's the one that we've used in the past previously. I'm sure some of you remember them quite fondly taking on the Jedis, but indeed they are the ones that we're going to be using today. It shouldn't be at only 720p. That's the one, Mitz. Slower but deadlier muskets. A bit like me, slower but deadlier. It's 720. Okay, well, I'm streaming at 6,000 kilobytes, which is the recommended for 1080p, so I've got no idea what's going on there. The stream's current bitrate, 6,239, is higher than the recommended bitrate. So I'm streaming at the recommended, above the recommended bitrate, but you guys are still only getting 720p. I wonder if that's something to do with the software then. Alright, 2 seconds. It may flicker for a second. Okay, let's try that. Right, I've just re-upscaled resolutions, so maybe that should enable. Maybe I'm sending it out at a higher resolution. Maybe somehow YouTube didn't like it. Yeah, exactly. Digital gremlins. That's what we'll call them. But there we go. I've just put it to a higher resolution, so hopefully that should work. If not, I'll switch it back. Yeah, I do like this new software because we get all the shiny bits with it. Like, it shows you when people have subscribed, members, all that kind of stuff. But, yeah, if it only comes out at 720, I'm not going to keep doing this. Indeed, we do already got a blood pool. Like I said, this is some very interesting terrain, all in all. It's really hilly. And it's got these two little blocked off areas here that force the enemy into two wider separate flanks. So I'm very interested to see what you guys pull off with this. We're at 20,000 kills, and the big trolls here just starting to make their way to the front line. There's only 500 of the trolls, so it's nothing to be too worried about. There we go. Our first kill counter of the evening. The first kill counter there of the evening. We were at 20,600 kills on the dot. That's not bad, actually, is it? How weird is that? 20,600. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. There's your first poll of the evening. Go ahead and vote on what units you want to add to your defense. No, the muskets were not super bullets, but they were insta-kill. Well, they're insta-kill to a mere mortal. Yeah, I'll flip back the resolution. Oh, a couple more moments on there. Okay, so it looks like we're going to be getting Spartans for our first round, and I'm guessing I'm just adding them straight here into our original Spartans. Ooh, new unit already. New unit on the left of the main unit. Ooh, we're getting tactical already, ladies and gentlemen. Hmm. So we've got 2 for new, 1 for main. Anyone else want to chirp up? New, yeah, we've got plenty for new there. So it looks like we're going to be going for a new unit. And this new unit will comprise of 687 loinclad warriors. Loinclad warriors, should I say. Loincloth-clad warriors. Something like that, anyway. I think that was English. I'm not quite sure. So you wanted them on the left-hand side over here? Oh, right there. Okay. Dave. Oh, yeah, the team. Very good point. Thank you for pointing that out, Shifty. Now, let's kick this one off then. Whee! Spin that camera. I love how the light reflects off these shields. Ooh, was that a little bit loud for you, ladies and gentlemen? Let's see. Just turn it down just a little bit. There we go. It's alright, it sounds really loud in my ears, so it might just be... might just be me. Might have to turn my headphones down, in fact, actually. That might help. There we go. Yeah, it doesn't help that I've got my headphones on full blast. Ooh, it does look like there's a little connecting area then in between these two cliff faces here. That's the name of my secret heavy metal band mates. Blood Splatter on the Ridge. Great metal band name. Our Spartans over here doing a lovely little job of holding the flank here at the moment, keeping plenty of the Egyptians occupied until, of course, the mass takes over and they start outflanking them. But, you know, nothing can be done about that at the moment. Speaking of being done about that, I need to get the next poll ready. That would help things. That would help proceedings. Are you really, Dave? Is that a doorknob, I hope? I've never seen a shinier knob. I don't know about that, mate. I've seen some shiners. Lovely little blood lake here. Not quite deep enough for little Timmy yet, but it'll get there one day. I mean, look. It's not quite the blood river we had going the other day, but I'm sure with a little bit of practice, ladies and gentlemen, a few muskets, we can get there. Yeah, it does look like the flank has fallen now. The main bulk of Spartans starting to push out. Ah, not too much comfortable burger. Welcome, welcome. Have I ever tried to catch a fog? I have, but I missed. That is awful, Shifty. Frankly, hold your head in shame. That's not a dad joke, that's an uncle joke. Uncle let it fester. Some absolutely wonderful little blood lakes going on here. We can see going down the middle of the Spartan line here. It's rather weak at the rear, but everyone always knows that the weak is the rear. Oh, the rear part is the weakest part. Sorry, I was trying to keep a straight face while saying that. Oh, here we go. The collapse is happening. The swordsman force simply too much now for the Spartan line. Bit by bit, they are collapsing in. Though the Spartans are standing on top of a monumental pile of dead Egyptian swordsmen at the moment. You can see in the background the lumbering trolls are ever closer here. You can almost smell them through the screen. Like, I imagine that they smell heavy of ammonia. That's all I can imagine that they smell like, just pure ammonia. The rear formation has too many holes in its defense. I don't know about you, Mitz, but my rear formation only has one hole. And it's got a very tight defense. Perfect for cavalry charges, in fact. It's a spherical defense. Oh, God. The formation is known as the cigar cutter. Oh, there we go. The first troll thwack of the evening there. And another one coming in. Oh, and the poor Spartan that's sent flying. There we go. The last brutal stabbings. Almost reminiscent of Caesar in Rome there. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, there is your poll. Go ahead and vote on what units you want to add to your defense next. And I'm going to take a note of the kill counter. An increase there of 2,000 odd kills. 2,187 kills, I do believe. Yay! Thank you, Dave. 2,187. I was bang on the mark. Thank you for that, Dave. A kill musket. It's a musket that kills instantly. It's very much the Ron seal of weapons. Does exactly what it says on the tin. I don't know if that joke will translate out of England. I have no idea. I don't know if other countries have any idea what Ron seal is. No, it doesn't one-shot trolls, it one-shots mortals. No, it one-shots mortals. Not immortals, but mortals. Let's end that poll there. More Spartans here then. So what we're doing, ladies and gentlemen, we've got purple, green or new unit. Purple. Purple. Let them to purple. Okay, so it looks like we've got 3 for purple, 2 for new, 4 for purple. And Shifty's talking about milk. Okay, so it looks like they're going to go to the purple unit then. That'll bring these up to 1,447. See how the flanking unit does over here then. Do-do-do-do. I've got the Austin Powers theme tune stuck in my head. Do-do-do-do. 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 Do-do. Do-do-do. Beg your pardon, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a long day for me. Why are you hearing the Twilight Zone tune? Wah, 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 wah. Wah, wah, wah. That's not the Twilight Zone. Oh, Shifty, I can't remember actually off the top of my head. I think I did change it to something like 200, maybe 300. I think I did shorten it quite a lot. So they're not the crazy range that they used to be. Yeah, I think I basically set them back to, oh my god, I shouldn't have done that first yawn. That set off a chain of events now. I've just got yawn on the brain. Yeah, I think I realistically set them to what the normal muskets were. I cannot remember, though. Yeah, because if you remember rightly, we were shooting at Jodi's halfway across the map, and the bullets were coming in more like artillery shells than, you know, musket balls. So yeah, I do think I have reduced the range on them. They're still just as deadly and as fun as ever, though. My mouth sounds about the right size. Oh, it is. It's the perfect size for drinking coffee and eating. I was about to say sausage, but I realised that could be implemented in the wrong way. Eating bacon. That's exactly what my mouth is the right size for. We're going to move over this subject very quickly and carry on. Think of the muskets as, you know, pretty much just high damage. Yeah, I'll double check the stats after, because I know I did change them. So I'll just double check the stats after this round for you guys. It was the range that I changed, nothing else. Only the range. I think catapults here will be the real game changer. That's why I made them so expensive. Because look at this sort of solid line here. Imagine the kind of work that a catapult will be putting in here. It'd be absolutely devastating, this army. So that's why catapults are so expensive, because when I tested it out, they really did just smush the way through. Until the trolls got there, and then the trolls caused a few problems. But Spartans actually surprisingly good at dealing with trolls. I think it's the range of the spear that gives them, and their attack speed. That is true, Shifty, yeah. But with enough of them, you can just wipe out the army, so it doesn't matter. If you're buying catapults, anyway, let's put it this way. If you're purchasing catapults, you're at a stage of the battle where it doesn't really matter. I do love these little clearances that you get in between the two defensive lines when it starts getting back to back. Some solid exchanges here. Little by little, though. It is like a vasectomy, they're getting snipped off. I always used to think the army was Jewish because it had a load of snippers. Turns out they were snipers. Oh god, I haven't got the pole ready again. I'm absolutely slacking here. Come on. Over here. Start the pole. There we go. There's your pole, ladies and gentlemen, and we managed to attain 25,559 kills. Plus 2,000, thank you, Dave. Oh, just under 3,000 realistically there. Oh yeah, that's what we wanted to do, wasn't it? Very quickly. So attack range 300 now for the muskets. That's the only thing that's changed. So there you go. The attack range for the muskets is now 300. I moved them into line with normal muskets. I think they're a bit slightly better than normal muskets. Oh, Chris, yeah. The Alex Jones 40k memes are quite funny. Then that there then. Let's see what we're going for here. Musketters. Get ourselves some muskets in. That's going to be 204 of them. Uh, 204. On hold. Now, I'm pretty sure you guys are going to want them here, in between there. Stick them in a... Not that big of a line. Jesus, there we go. Stick them in a line. Is that pretty much where you wanted them? Silence. Slightly closer to green. You can't say no comment, Dave. No comment in itself is a comment. Your comment is to not comment. If it was no comment, you wouldn't say anything. Oof. 175 killed straight away. Ah, absolutely fantastic. These guys are going to be in a world of hurt, just waiting here to get shot. Oh, there we go. Oh, you poor souls. Absolutely lovely stuff. Go on, next volley. That's exactly it, Harry. Exactly like that. Oh my god, that was loud. Here we go. The outflanking maneuver has started now, though. I really love these muskets. I think they're absolutely fantastic. Oh, speaking of next round, I actually should get the poll ready for the next one. Let's get on the ball here. Let's pretend I'm somewhat professional. No chance. I'll split you, Shifty. No, I won't split you. You'd enjoy it too much. But look at this, the Spartans have actually managed to come up here and form some form of defensive line. Very small one around the muskets, but they did actually manage to do it. Oh, brutality unchained. His name is Kratos. Is it Destiny's Child who did that? Can you handle this? I don't think you can handle this. I think it was Destiny's Child or whatever. Don't know why that's popped into my head, but it did. Oh, lovely coffee. Getting some lovely little blood pools here. What do you ladies and gentlemen think of this terrain anyway? Bit interesting, something a little bit different. Oh, the single ladies, oh, the single ladies. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it. It is a nice little find, isn't it? Very interesting. Like I said, I just like the idea of being able to put units on these little ridges and cliff faces here. I mean, it looks like it won't ultimately be that effective, but it does offer some form of natural defense barrier on at least one of the flanks, which could be invaluable to some range units. I mean, it made these muskets up here last a heck of a lot longer. I mean, I know they're all dead now, but, you know, they lasted a heck of a lot longer than they had any right to. Yet again, the back-to-back Spartan fighting here. Just on a pile of dead Egyptians. Probably something the Spartans were quite used to seeing. Oh, God, by God. I'm so sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I just keep yawning my head off now. One yawn. I let one yawn escape earlier, and it's just absolutely wrecked me. I'm warm as well. That doesn't help. I'm warm. It's late. I had sausage, bacon, chopped tomatoes, and an egg with some toast for my tea. I had a fry up for my tea, and yeah, I am ready for bed. I'm not gonna lie. I am ready to sleep now. Big full meal, late at night. Warm. Yeah, perfect combination for sleeping. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. 27,769 kills. There is your vote. Go ahead and there is your poll. Go ahead and vote on what units you want to add to your defense next. I will get the words in the right order eventually. Just bear with me. Ah, they shouldn't have sat on cold concrete. Is that why they've got piles, is it, Fig Jam? The body piles, not anal piles. You know, the doctor found a small boat up my anus. Turns out I had anal fissures. Anyway. You would, Shifty. You would hear that. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, where do you want them adding? To pull up. Okay, let's add that there. Let's see what we're going for. A new group of Spartans somewhere. That's animals, Spartans. There we go. New group of them. 9, 2. Now, where would you like these chaps? Where would you like your purple unit of Spartans? Over the muskets on hold. Yeah, throw them over these chaps on hold. Hang on, we've got an indecision here between on guard and on hold. Well, only one way to settle it. There you go, there's another poll. Let's poll the night away. We're only going to have a few seconds on this one, so get your vote in damn quick. There we go, looks like we're keeping them on hold. Let's kick this off then. No worry, Ian. Thank you for stopping by and saying hello. Very nice to see new faces all the time here. There we go. They should do a wonderful job of holding over the muskets here. Look at them. The mean Spartan ranks. Muskets over the shields. Right in there. Right into the flank of these poor chaps here. Okay, copy that. Send that over. Put that. Put that on. That over there. Get this one. Put this one over here. My god, the amount of work that you put in even in the background of just these. If you haven't already, do leave a like on the stream. I'm not asking. I'm telling you. Leave a like on the stream, or I will find you, and I will grate cheese in your bed when you're asleep, and it'll be really smelly cheese, so when you wake up, it'll just smell like socks. Now, if that isn't a threat, I don't know what is. Can you imagine that, someone grating horrible cheese in your bed while you're asleep? So it gets all warm and smelly, and then when you wake up, the first thing you smell is all the sweaty sock cheese, and you just think it's you, because you don't know there's cheese in your bed. That's quite evil, actually, isn't it, really? Really? You've got a juice man standing sentry just to prevent bed cheese gratings. I know, it's a very common thing and people don't realise. Everyone thinks the mafia leave a horse's head in your bed. My friend. They come along and they grate some goddamn mozzarella in that bed of yours. Maybe even some blue cheese or something like that. Some really horrible, smelly one that starts sweating the second you take it out of the packaging. You know the ones. Literally sweat salt and lard out of it. Smells like egg. Oh, excellent stuff. Oh my god! That was a nasty volley. Smells like Teen Spirit. Wasn't that whole song based off a deodorant brand? If I remember rightly. The whole song was based off a deodorant brand. Yeah, I think there was a deodorant called Teen Spirit in the day. So, hence the name Smells Like Teen Spirit. It's the song of YouTubers, that is, ironically. With the lights out, it's less dangerous. Here we are now, entertainers. I feel stupid and contagious. Here we are now, entertainers. You know what? That is the song of YouTube. Yeah, I know my singing sucks before anyone comments. But I just think it's quite ironic that them lyrics happen to really do fit into the YouTube landscape. Karaoke stream. Oh my. In a town where I was born, there was a man who lived next door. Come on, everybody. We all live in a yellow submarine. A yellow submarine. No? Okay. Maybe I should stop embarrassing myself. 31,000 kills on the board so far, ladies and gentlemen. Not bad. You can see that once again the trolls have made it to the front line. I also think, what's it? Oh, what's the Johnny Cash song? There's a man going round taking names, and he decides who to judge and who to blame. Everyone won't be treated all the same. When the man comes around, that was a... Also think that's very apt for YouTube. Oh, look at this, we actually got a troll attacking the musket line here. Yeah, the man comes around. What an absolutely legendary song that is. The angels are all trimming their wings. Well, at least I know I'm never going to get hit for copyright. My singing's that bad that they'll just, you know, they might even pay me to stop singing Johnny Cash from giving him a bad name and stuff like that. Maybe if I just sing so badly, people will pay me to stop. Maybe that's the way I go about it. Go on, you lot. The last 4 of you. There we go. Excellent. 32,364 kills in total. There is your poll. I'll go take a note of the kills here. A reasonable little increase there. Getting close to our first kill streak of the evening. That's very true, Mike, to be fair. I do love a bit of Johnny Cash. I love his cover of Hurt. The fact that he took a 9 Inch Nails song and then covered it, that's pretty weird. It's not very often that you see the covers work that way round. It's normally the metal band that covers, like, folk music and does that kind of stuff, but it's weird to see, like, you know... But hey, you know. Both songs are really good. Oh yeah, have I taken a note of the kills? Yes, I did. Good, exit. Few more moments on that, ladies and gentlemen. I just need to be right back a second. Enjoy this lovely advert for a moment. I'm back, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry about that. Let's add that there then. What have we got here? Spartans, 80%. Okay, so then... where would you like them adding to? Do 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 do. Few more moments. Oh, bit of indecisiveness here. See, purple won that one then. So that'll bring up the new total here to 2526. Go, excelente. That's that. That's that. Let's start. Okay, ready. Let's go. My gosh, this is getting a big line of Spartans now. There's not really enough muskets yet, mitts, to be doing slow-mos on them. When we start getting to about 1,000, then I'll start doing the slow-mos on the muskets. We might be starting to stream a few different games as well. I don't know how you ladies and gentlemen feel about that. But I was thinking maybe we can stream Kenshi at some point. Don't know. We'll try and do an interactive Kenshi stream. That's what I was thinking of trying to work on. Making Kenshi so that you guys basically vote on what the heck we do and where we go and what we work on. Don't know how well it'd work out, but I reckon it could be a lot of fun. But yeah, I wanted to bring Kenshi to it and maybe a couple of other games into the live stream, just so we get a bit of flavour every now and then. But I do still want to keep them interactive. So whatever we're doing, I do want to make it so that you guys have the say in what we do. And whether that is punishing me needlessly in games, then maybe that is what we do. Well, these are very special Kenshi series that I'm going to be working on once we complete our current Kenshi series. So, I might have already... I don't know if that episode's out yet. I don't think it is. But I do mention it in one of the episodes that there is a population multiplier in the game. And you can basically... the only way to describe it is it just causes all-out war between everyone. There's so many people, so much of a population, that all the factions start overlapping and they're constantly at war with each other, and they're constantly destroying each other. There's that many animals and beaks and all... There's just so much of everything that everything is constantly at war around you 24/7. And then I go ahead and turn on bombardment mode of your town or outpost, and suddenly you get raids that are maybe 200 to 300 people in size. So, yeah, it makes my computer lag that many units on screen. It's absolutely insane. But that is the next Kenshi series that I'm going to be working on, and I think that's going to be a lot of fun. And we're going to be probably using our endgame... well, the members who survive the previous series to do it. Whip out your rubber sock, it's Olympic o'clock. Hey, Olympic. So it does sound like a couple of you would be up for a Kenshi stream then. That sounds interesting. Sounds good, even. Not interesting. Well, I suppose it will be interesting, but it's good that you guys will be up for that. There's a bit of variety every now and then. Unfortunately, it's extremely hard to keep this game feeling fresh. You know? It really is hard to keep this game feeling fresh at the moment. What are we at? I'm at 623 hours into the game. And after 623 hours in the game, like I said, it really is hard to just sometimes even boot up the game. Not gonna lie. It's like, no, there's no new units, nothing interesting to do. Let's try to make something interesting out of the game. And normally what makes the game interesting at the moment is terrain rather than units, because there's just not enough variety of units yet. So, yeah, I think we're working a lot more with terrain nowadays than we are with crazy units. Exactly, Mike, yeah. And like I said, I'm at 600 odd hours in the game. It really is hard to keep it fresh at this point. So I think we are going to start branching the streams out here and there. Maybe just one day a week for now, see how we go. Maybe we'll do the off day. Then we can do... Actually, that's probably a good idea. On Wednesdays, we'll stream a different game. Because it's the one day, if you know what I mean. It's a one-day block, and then on Fridays and Saturdays, we can do an Ultimate Epic Battle Simulator stream, because they tend to take multiple days to finish anyway. So I think that's how we'll do it. Wednesdays, we'll play random game. I think it'll be Kenshi for next Wednesday then, by the sounds of it. Hey, you guys will even maybe even... You guys might even enjoy... What's it? The privilege of getting yourselves into the new series of Kenshi as well. We'll do a subscriber series for the channel. Or a live series, should I say, where you guys make all the decisions. And then I'll turn that into a video. I like a highlights. But yeah, this game desperately needs modding support now. Desperately needs it. That's very possible, Harry, yeah. Oh, sorry, Dave. Yeah, I missed that. Can we split units in Kenshi? Yes, you can split units in Kenshi. You can split them in half. You can split them into quarters. About 20 hours more than me. Oh, fair enough. Kenshi. It's an open-world, brutal RPG city building game with survival elements, RPG mechanics. It's... my god, it's everything. It's a vastly underrated game, that's what it is. Imagine Skyrim, but it was more like Baldur's Gate, but you can also build cities, and it's not instant-based, and then instead you're in a big, open plain. That's more like Fallout. Like I said, it's a lot of games. It's a lot of games. You think that's pricey, Dave? You think Kenshi's pricey? For the amount of game you get in Kenshi, I don't think it's pricey at all. My god, Battlefield. The new Battlefield game was over 100 quid. 200 America... 200 US... I keep saying 200 Australian dollars, Dave. That's how much the game was. The Battlefield. Yeah, but UBS is not a complicated game compared to Kenshi, though, either, Dave. UBS has no background story, it's got no factions, it's got no sub-mechanics, it's got no city building, it's got no RPG, it's got no leveling up, it's got no crafting. There's a lot more going on in Kenshi than there is in UBS. UBS has just got technology. At the moment, and it's a bit of a damning thing, I would say Ultimate Epic Battle Simulator is nothing more than a glorified tech demo at this moment in time. That's how I see this game. It is the highest rated... It's a bit like that, what was it, Unreal 5 one they did for The Matrix. It's like, it's a tech demo, but it's really a game as well at the same time. There you go, there's your poll. Go vote, ladies and gentlemen. Getting closer to our first kill streak of the evening. Do 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 do. Wah 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 wah. Boop 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 boop. Oh my god. My brain's deteriorating. You can name that song. I'm amazed that you'd be able to identify it from that series of noises I just put together. And Paul, looks like we're going to get ourselves some muskets. Do we add them onto our existing one, or are we making a new group here? What is the plan with these muskets? Funky Town. Add to existing. Yeah. If you pull saying add to existing. Okay, so that'll bring our total from 204 to 499. Funk Town, funk you up. Say Funk Town, funk you up. Was that Bruno Mars? Funk Town, funk you up. Say Funk Town, funk you up. Don't believe me, just dance. I like that tune. I must admit, I like it. That's a catchy ass tune. So I think what we might even do, we might do a little bit of a slow-mo here at the start, just because we have started to gather a nice little brigade of muskets now. Oh! Devastating hits there, Jesus. Huh? My god. That's so loud. I love how there's just Spartans in front of them. And it almost looks like they put the muskets over the shields of the Spartan when they shoot. Look at that. That looks cool as hell. Ah, good old fire for effect. Pike and shot. Ah, I do like pike and shot era. Form ranks. Blow the old, bang the drum, the pig is coming to town. I am the rat. Oh, bonus points to anyone who remembers that game. Jesus. I'll string you up. At the ready, sire. Does anyone remember that game? Did anyone play that? Am I the only one? What? Where's your leaders? Off for Gordon. No, still no one? My God. I would have thought someone would have recognised that. At least one of you. The people loathe you, sire. The people worship you, sire. My God, you're all dead to me. You're all dead to me. None of you ever played Stronghold. No one ever heard or played Stronghold. And you call yourself gamers. Can't believe no one's a... Am I just old? Is that what it is here? Am I just old? I can't believe no one's heard of Stronghold. Harry even owns the game but never played it. Well, there we go. I don't know why I sounded like I was drowning in custard then. $33,000 kills. Are we going to get our first kill streak before the night is over, ladies and gentlemen? That is the question. I think we're going to get 1 or 2 more rounds in here and then we'll be calling it for the evening. The big fry-up I had earlier is now really starting to settle on my stomach. Oh, it was bloody tasty though. It was sausage, bacon, egg, chopped tomatoes, toast. Oh. Divine. But I had that before I started streaming and now it's just like sitting on my stomach. And all the carbs are hitting me and I just feel sleepy. Right, yeah, you had a carb-heavy meal and now you're ready to pass out. Enjoy. Oh mate, fig jam. I love me some Italian sausage. I love me some German sausage. I love shoving sausage in my face. I love rubbing sausage on my face. Big brown sausage. I ain't gonna judge, I love rubbing wieners there too. Oh no, it's not just my face. If I ever make it big on YouTube, the first thing I'm buying is a sausage room that I'm gonna fill up with sausages, and then I'm gonna lay on them naked and roll around in all the sausages. And then I'll upload it for a members only video. And immediately get banned off YouTube. Oh, that is terrifying. I think I even scare myself with that thought. The sausage room. The sausage auditorium. Like, can you imagine, like, painters and decorators coming round to my house, and I'm just like, no, never ever open this door, whatever you do. And then they just get curious, and they open the door, and just a tidal wave of sausage comes flowing out. Oh, that'd be amazing. And then I could scold them for going into the sausage room. Sorry, I'm just dreaming. I've just got images in my head now of the sausage room. All I can think about is a giant room full of cooked sausages and... Don't even get me started on the cucumber room. Then there's a zucchini room as well. There's a lot of rooms in my house that are going to be full of produce, basically. Phallic-shaped produce is going to be everywhere. Oh my. Okay, anyway. There's your poll, ladies and gentlemen. Go ahead and vote on what units you want to add to your defense next. We're at 40,025 kills. So close. 10,000 kills off our next kill streak here. Off our first kill streak, should I say. Eggplant. Oh, we can have an eggplant room. Have you been to the doctors with that, Dave? Okay, let's get these last votes in then, ladies and gentlemen. Golden top on it. Oh my god. Hey, go member. Hey, go member. From the slightest touch, touch you too much. Hey, go member. Oh god. That's it, Dave. You are officially, what's it? The guy from Gold Member who's Dutch. You're the Dutch man from Gold Member. That's who you are now. Hey everybody, I'm from Holland. Isn't that weird? Oh. So we're buying Spartans here. So what we got? There you go, ladies and gentlemen, there are your options. What do you want to do with your Spartans? This will probably be our last round of the evening, ladies and gentlemen. So, yet again, another new group of Spartans. This one's gonna... For wedge japs, want these. Ooh. Right flank. Everyone happy with that? Right flank. Excelente. Hopefully, you guys will get your first kill streak. New group tax. Oh, they were on hold. No, I do not like the taxman. Does anyone like the taxman? I don't like the taxman in Kenshi, my god. Bugger wipes me out. My god, that was loud in my ear. Almost deafened me. You like the taxman when he gives you a refund. How often is that though, mates? Let's face it. Tax refunds are so few and far between, it's unbelievable. Three times in your lifetime, mates. How many times have you paid tax in your lifetime? 3 billion? If I'd set my base up in the Holy Nation, Kenshi, you'd just have to pray with them. Yeah, that's true, and I'd also have to keep out a bunch of different races of people. Like Scorchlanders, for instance. They absolutely hate them, Pete folk. My god, do not bring a Scorchlander into the Holy Nation. Jesus. Even though Scorchlanders are the best blacksmiths in the game. But then again, they don't like robots either, so God forbid you use robots. Yeah, exactly, skeletons, yeah. See, what's really interesting about the skeletons in Kenshi is that some of them are as old as the nuclear war was. How interesting is that? Some of them actually lived through the nuclear war, but they're so old, they just don't remember it. Like, 1,000 years has gone by. I don't really remember what happened. Like, well, to be fair, I don't think I'd really remember what happened either after 1,000 years. I'll tell you what, though, there's one thing that I haven't really noticed much of in Kenshi, and I think it's a missed opportunity. I haven't noticed many Easter eggs or hidden things on the map. Like, I would have thought they would have put funny little things and hidden Easter eggs and references all over the place. Just feels like the game that's prime for it. Oh yeah, there's loads of different parts of it, Harry, that you can find all over the place. Some of the old civilization buildings are massive. I think there's only 1 or 2 of them that are actually inhabited, though. But yeah, there's also massive skeletal bones as well, like gigantic ones that are bigger than any of the buildings. Because it makes you wonder, why did they drop the nukes in the first place? What was it? But they're all like skeletal bones that are just towering up into the sky and stuff like that. There's a place called the Eye, and I find that place fascinating. I don't know why, but the architecture of it to me says it's some sort of gateway, and it's half buried in the sand, but it's a massive, massive structure. And I don't know why, but yeah, absolutely fascinating stuff. "38,000 kills, come on, there's only a few more to go here." Well, that's very possible, mates, yeah? It is a massive game. There's so much and so many things and so many places to hide it that, yeah. There probably is an Easter egg somewhere, just no one's found it yet, like you said. Oh, I love massive structures. I'm an architect nerd at heart. Remember this, Fig Jam. I'm an engineering architect nerd at heart. So, I do love architecture and structures and creation and building and of course the other side of it, blowing the shit out of it. Innuendo. Oh, I know what you were going for, Fig Jam. I was simply explaining to everyone else my background. No, don't think we're going to quite get to our 50,000. We're going to need a flipping miracle from these last lot to get there. We're at 42,000 at the moment. We've probably got 1 or 2 more volleys left in these muskets here. Just don't think it's going to be enough. In your endo. That's an endo from Europe, that is. An in your endo. They're not UFOs anymore, Dave. What were the unidentified aerial phenomenon? UAP. That's what they're called now. UAPs. Because UFO has so much of a bad stigma around it. So they've started calling them UAPs. I think that's right. Unidentified aerial phenomenon. Yeah, they're different because they're not saying A, where it's from, or B, what's been shot down. That's what the interesting part is. With the first one that they shot down, very clearly, you know, it was some sort of weather balloon device, you know, something like that, with a monitoring station on it. However, the things that they've shot down recently are the size of cars still. They are smaller, but they're still pretty big. They're the size of a car. So, and they're not quite sure, well, we're not sure what it is because they won't tell us what it is. Could be UFOs, who knows? There's been massive reportings of UFOs over the Ukraine conflict since it all kicked off, so God knows what. Because you would think it'd kind of make sense. Guess what I didn't do? I didn't get the poll ready. But yeah, you'd think it'd make sense that aliens would be interested in how we conduct warfare, and that's one thing that they'd be very interested in looking at, so... But then again, there's also a lot of military testing that goes on during warfare and things like that, so yeah. Russia. Oh, what was it? Yeah. Russia shot down something as well, you know. There was a unidentified aerial phenomenon over Ukraine / Russia, and Russia shot it down. And they actually managed to recover whatever they shot down, and that's it. They've not said anything further on it. That's really interesting. A little black dot or something like that. A little... it was described as a small black tic-tac, and it was shot down by Russia, and they've managed to recover it, and we've not heard anything about it. But there we go, ladies and gentlemen. There's your poll. Go ahead and vote on what units you want to add to your defence next. I don't know, Dave. I don't think the US military would scramble their latest jets to shoot down something that's a prank. I think they would have identified it as a prank. I would have hoped they would have identified it as a prank. I'll put that out there, because I'm not going to put it past them, but I sincerely hope that the US military would not have scrambled jets to take out a prank. Okay, now we're going into the realm of conspiracy theory completely there, Dave. Donald Trump is behind it all. Yeah. He made China do it. He went, oi, Gigi Pingy Pong, me old mucker, me old pal. You know how much I've been spewing hatred about you for the last 12 years, 20 odd years. Do me a favour. Looks like we're getting ourselves some Spartans here, ladies and gentle giants. The lizard people of Ayatoa. That's what it is. Or was it Anatoa or something like that? I can't remember what they're called. Green. Purple. Pink. Typo. Where do you want them, ladies and gentlemen? The lizard people. I love the lizard people. Done that there. Orange is where they're getting added to, okay? So that would bring up their new total to 2776. And that should be that. Let's start that up so it saves all our information. Yeah, excellente, ladies and gentlemen. Now, this has been a very interesting one. I do think this has been a very nice little defensive area that we've had here. We've had a nice little chat as well this evening. I do think it was kind of good. Oh, you want to see how orange unit reacts? Yeah, sure. But we are ending it here. We're not going on with this, ladies and gentlemen. We are ending the stream here for this evening, I am afraid. I'm also petrified. So, I do hope you had a blast, ladies and gentlemen. I know I did. Massive shout out to all you channel members. You chaps are absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much for supporting us and helping us keep what we're doing here. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.